Hey guys, this is Clayton from Crazy Airsoft, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a review, brush up, whatever you want to call it, on hand signals. Now you can be a good airsoft player and own everything under the sun, but that's not going to make your tactics better. You need to know hand signals to be an effective team. So by doing this, you now have communication between you and your teammates, and you're going to be much more efficient and effective. So let's start off with a couple that I picked out. One I saw that I really liked was, I think I saw something. Now all you have to do, basically take your gun out, point it behind you like that. I think I saw something. Pretty simple. One that you're going to use a lot, if you play somewhere next to a jail and there's like random guys running around there trying to escape, or did you mean me? Because there's going to be guys behind you with, wearing complete orange and crap. And they're going to be like, hey, did you mean me when you're pointing to me and look behind you? And, it's going to be useful. One other one that you're going to need is looks clear. There's no need to be quiet. You're going to use that a lot if you're a loud person. Have a couple of friends like that, and all they do is talk, talk, and talk the whole game. On those lines, you also speak up because, your friend could be like, oh my god, Steve, there's a 6-foot-long caterpillar behind you. And you might not be able to hear them, and all you hear is, yeah, and you don't know that, it's coming to eat you. You also do, I'm having a hard time seeing with my glasses. I don't have glasses. A lot of people do have glasses, quite obviously. And they might fog up if you have the glasses over them. So, you might as well say, hey, I'm having a hard time seeing very far with my glasses. Can you help me out? It could be useful. One I like to use a lot because it's very painful. Just aim for the butt. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been shot in the butt before. Not pretty. You end up with welts all over it. It looks like pepperoni pizza. And all you have to do is take your gun, point, and point with your other hand. That's basically saying aim for the butt. Then you aim for the butt and shoot, obviously. I'm pretty minimalistic when it comes to things I carry. So I'm not going to really use this one as much, but you come around and you say, hey, and that means I can't reach my pocket. I need assistance with it. So, your teammate's going to come over and grab whatever he needs to grab, candy bars or sodas or whatever. One I like to use a lot because I like to be drama king in the woods is kind of put your fingers out like this, almost like you're doing like a weird 3. And make your bullet wound as big as your fingers are. So if you're playing airsoft with real life guns, that could be very useful. One I use a lot because I don't take care of my gun when I'm out there, I just kind of throw it because I'm running and I like to stab people with my spoon that I carry around with me, is I have a gun malfunction. So you just point at your gun, upper receiver, lower receiver, whatever you want to do, and saying, hey, I have a gun malfunction, help me out. That's pretty useful because we all have our mag releases break and our sucker switches fall off and stupid stuff like that. That's why it's important to take care of your gear. If you're playing airsoft on a bus, this could be extremely useful. I've used this when I play airsoft on buses all the time. This is my stop. All you have to shake it up next to your head, and then you can get off the bus and stop playing airsoft. One I use with my friend Dylan's playing with me is shut up a second because he just talks and talks and talks and talks the whole time. Whether he's recording or playing, he just talks and talks and talks the whole entire time he's playing. So what you do, just take your gun, quite obviously, and go like that. So they're basically saying, hey, shut up, you're giving him the cold shoulder. And it's effective. Sometimes he shuts up, sometimes he just keeps on talking. I want to use a lot too because I'm lazy and I don't charge my battery. You go point at where your battery is. Mine's up here. Yours maybe down here. PAQ box up here. Who knows? Who cares? Point at it. Basically saying my battery died. And that happens a lot to people. That's why you should probably carry an extra battery. You can also go, if you're getting shot at, which happens quite often if you have a friend next to you that's talking and you don't go like that, you're gonna get shot at. So what you say is like that. You smack your head. You go, Jesus Christ, they're shooting at us. You don't have to say that. I enjoy saying that. It gets the point across very fast. And if they keep talking, you go like this. Usually it means shh, you know. But for this purposes, just go shh. They're shooting at us. Why don't you be quiet for once in your goddamn life? That's usually effective too with Dylan. And then in most airsoft games, you're always gonna have that big fat guy in his late 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, but they're always in their 20s. And they have, $800 gun and about like $3 grand worth of equipment on them, and it all weighs like 300 pounds, not including them. And you're gonna need ammo eventually, so you look at them and you go like this, which means I need more ammo. And they're gonna look at you back and say, haha, no. Because, ammo's expensive to them, they don't have a job, they work at like Pizza Hut or something and drive an old Volkswagen, they work at a post office, etc. When identifying people, which is very helpful because you never know where you're playing and you never know the type of people you're going to encounter. You never know if they're going to be hairy, short, fat, stubby, you never know. It's good to go like this, which means male. So if there's a male creeping up behind you doing the creep, then you can go, ha, and then they'll know, hey, there's a male behind me. One you can also use that can be helpful is hippie. You go like this and point where the hippie is where you're going. And everybody will know there's a hippie right there, and I might stone him. You can also go bearded thug. So if you play somewhere near a jail and there's random guys in orange running around, you go like this, and then, oh hey, there's a bearded thug. And then they'll all turn around and run probably because they don't want to get shot with a stolen gun. One that you probably won't use because everybody that plays is generally a teenager. You basically go like this, but you don't go that fast. That means, hey, teenager. One to use for a few of my friends as well is crybaby. So just kind of make a hole with your fist and stick it to your eye and aim again. And sometimes in the woods you'll find an animal like a deer that was partying last night and he's unconscious. So an easy way to do that, make sure your wrist is lower this time and pat like that. So there's a big difference between teenager and unconscious. Well, not really, but another one that I like to use for my friends, sometimes people that aren't my friends because they really tick me off, is pansy. Aim, go like this, it means pansy. I usually like to carry, I have a taser here, I have, my Glock here, my nightstick here, my other Glock here, my other knife here, the big knife here, my Bowie knife here. So if someone ticks me off, I can taser them. So, in that case, I grab my taser and However, sometimes they have weak hearts, so I'll go, hey, this means weak heart, do not taser them due to lawsuit. Because we all have friends that we played Airsoft with, they come home with welts all over them, and you get a call the next day from their parents. And their parents come in and they're like, what the heck? We're getting sued for everything we owe. That's no fun. And then, you always play with the noobs that they're about 6 years old. So you can always go, that means boyish, hairless male. Something I use a lot too is I don't feel like sitting around planning, just drawing a square in the air. A square. So that means we'll wing it, which is pretty good, you can just jump to the firefight. Something else that I generally don't use because I try not to do this, but it happens, mistakes happen. Okay. Aiming, put your shoulder like this and just kind of pat it, means crap, I think he was on our side. And yeah, that's never good. Well, it could be if you don't like the person. Something you use a lot if you're playing in CQB areas, like an arena or something, is you just put out your fist like this, it means you first. And you let them go first, and they get shot up, and then, you're all happy because you get to kill the guy after once he's focused on the other guy. And again, if you're playing in the arena, you can also go, which means, no way, I'm not going in there. Which is kind of helpful too, if there's a dark closet and you're afraid of the boogeyman or a werewolf, whatever, you don't have to go in there. Something else that you might use if you're getting shot at, or if there's like a hairy caterpillar or Sasquatch following you, you can kind of go like this. Basically means, hey, we're out of here. Which is pretty great, you know. If there's a Sasquatch and he's trying to eat your children and you want to get out of there. Another one is this. It means remain in front of me where it's safe. I love that one. Think about the words. Remain in front of me where it's safe. So you're always going to have, you know, some little noobs with their brand new spring airsoft guns. Woohoo! Woohoo! And they're going to be running around, and then they're going to come up to that big fat guy with 3,000 pounds of gear. And you know, he's walking around, and you have this little kid trying to shoot him. So, you know, you're behind him. You're safe. As soon as he's done shooting, you can use him as a meat shield. Pretty great. Something else that you can use when people are being stupid and shooting at everybody, which sadly tends to happen to me a lot, almost like a little bunny. Hoo hoo hoo. But you kind of go like this. It means, is there two teams or what? This means my gear is heavy, my lower back needs massage. I know every airsoft team has a nice masseuse, so you know, that might be nice. When somebody's going to the bathroom, which tends to happen a lot on my team, this means he'll be out in a minute. Another one I use a lot, because I don't like to tell the truth, is, hey, my sights are off. Usually not. I like to keep it in tip-top shape. Something I never use a lot, because I think I'm always right, is just point out your chest. Hey, it's my fault, man. Sorry. It doesn't happen to me, because I usually don't admit it. Another one is, hey, my goggles are fogged up. You need a wipe. And usually you're going to get shot up. Your goggles are fogged up. It's your fault. Stop breathing. Something that happens a lot, people, especially new players, hey, I brought the wrong ammo. So you hold your ammo, whether it's a speed loader, magazine, whatever, kind of wave it around. Woohoo. A few more is, here's what I think of your plan. So, you know, if you have a stupid friend and you say, hey, if he has a great plan, just go like this, and you know, that's what I think of your plan. When you start a game, there's always that guy that thinks he's gonna win. So he holds up his fist like this. Just hold it up higher. I'm just doing this as an example. It means those bastards don't have a chance. He lowers it. Those bastards may have a chance. He stops. We don't have a chance. So that's a good overview of a lot of the hand signals. Thanks for watching. This is Crazy Airsoft. Like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you have to do. And I'll see you right back here for a review, hand signals. I really don't care. I'm out of here. Thanks.
Is that